today, finding out what is Ravens and Crows just came out, giving messages for the end of August into September of 2026. All right, come on in. If you have Leo in your chart anywhere, there should be a message in here somewhere for you, okay? Yeah, don't forget to flip and flop the energies and genders each and every time that you feel fit. Just don't force it, right? Yeah, spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, possible friends who have passed over in Leo's life, the higher galactic beings that might be overseeing this act of divination, after all, and the ascended masters. Please come in today and help guide and give us messages for people's best and highest good in a way that we can all understand. Please and thank you. Consequences, toxic. There's always consequences, right? There's always a rippling water effect. How things happen and how it affects others. Something is toxic here. I feel like just recently somebody just either figured something out, realized it, or saw it in front of their eyes. I don't know who that's for, but that may be specific for one person out there. So be discerning. And I always tell my collectives to question everything, right? Show me what I need to see. Whoa, okay. Take your medicine. It's either you or them, but somebody needs to take it. Something's toxic. Something's sick. It needs medicine. These consequences. Somebody's dealing with something they did. I don't know if that's a big deal, a small big deal, or whatever. White or gray hair could be significant here. Consequences are here. Okay. Somebody with white or gray hair might be dealing with consequences, the facade, the fakeness, everything's great, and then you shut the door and we're having meltdowns and tantrums and there's serious issues on the table, whatever that could be. The toxicity, that's fake. The toxic, like something about that near-death experience. Somebody out there had an NDE. Did you have an accident? Did something happen where, sorry about that, the stupid software has to let everybody know that it's for an update and they're ready to, interrupt YouTube live and everything to let you know. It's just stupid. Anyway, somebody with a near-death experience and take your medicine is right over this. I need to see for Leo. You guys have been dealing with some serious heavy energies. A lot of people have, and it's real. Harvest season is coming. We're in August, right? We're coming into September. Maybe somebody's waiting on their harvest. There's consequences here. White or gray hair. Maybe their harvest isn't such a harvest because there's a lot of stuff here where things almost died. I don't know. Red. That could be a lot of things. Red with anger. Favorite color. Stop signs. I don't know. But the facade, the toxicity, with these consequences, I feel like somebody's pissed, actually. Somebody's mad. I don't, may not be for everybody yet. I don't know. It may be. Take it or leave it. Need a bunch here, Spirit. What else for Leo? Somebody had a near-death experience. Maybe this toxic vibe, the fake, the mask. Somebody wants to mask the near-death experience vibe, or they want it. There's something there. They want it to stop. Maybe I don't know how that's going to be. Supernatural experience. Hi there, everybody. Hi. Somebody recently see a ghost or spirit or shadow. Maybe this near-death experience was a supernatural experience. Somebody needs to take their medicine. I'm going to do this again. Show me more, please, Spirit. Now, when I was 3, I used to see ghosts. I saw, I didn't have a boogeyman. I had a spooky grandma, you know. All I knew as a little itty bitty one was the person that I saw in my window all the time or following me or what was an older grandma lady with those old cat eye glasses that they used to wear back in the day. So I had a spooky grandma. You know, I didn't have a boogeyman, but and it was very real in my world. And as a child, I had quite a few years there. And then, of course, as I got older, I started getting conditioned and it started going into it was later in life as I've been followed by spirit. But anywho, somebody out there may resonate with that, or there's something with this supernatural experience. So, and then we have real estate right here. Okay. So homes, castles, somebody's castle. Real estate could be business. It could be a lot of things. Maybe somebody's buying some real estate or something. I don't know. There's a harvest here for somebody. White or gray hair could be significant. Okay. A bully. Somebody's a toxic bully. I'm talking narcissist. I can feel it. The fakeness, the facade that they put on, making it like everything's great and it's just not okay somehow. There's consequences, the toxic behavior. Somebody needs to take their medicine. They are. Are they learning their lessons? Oh no, we're going to find out here. Believe. Supernatural experience, near-death experience. Take your medicine. Believe it. Believe it. I love that saying. That's on the back of my business cards. I have things in my studio here that have believe on it. Somebody wants to be compensated, or it's about compensation. I'm not sure, but it was an extra card, so I'm going to take it. All right. That's where we're starting with that. My crazy cats out there. I do hope everybody's doing well. I missed last week. I'm sorry. I had to take a little bit of a break. I needed it, but I noticed how much I missed you guys. I was actually quite bored at times. You know, the 30 or something hours that I put into this all when I do them, I didn't know what to do with myself. So I was happy to be back. Anyway, false hope tries to sell you a pipe dream, no substance or invasive consequences. Somebody invasive. I feel like somebody keeps intruding on you, maybe, Leo, or used to. Trying to sell you a pipe dream, making it seem like it's better than it is, or, you know, maybe even dangling a carrot in front of you, you know, like, ooh, look at this. I don't know. I'm feeling it kind of with the facade thing, you know, the glitter. Not all the glitters is gold. Dangling a carrot. I don't know. Tangled. Unable to free yourself from a sticky situation, take a step back. Taking a step back helps you see clearly. Yeah, white or gray hair. It is a very sticky situation. I feel like there's a lot of webby, sticky webs. Oh, the web we weave or something. I am talking to Leo. And if you have Leo in your chart anywhere, there should be a message in here somewhere. So, yeah, harvest. Something is in abundance, right? Up in the air. Not able to make a solid plans, flighty, ungrounded, tangled, false hope, harvest. Yeah, somebody's very ungrounded. They can't focus or they're having a hard time making plans, maybe a hard time sticking with plans. I'm not sure. If you would like a personal reading, you can contact me in my email in my description below. This is a very general reading. It's for Leo. Show me what I need to see. Two-faced. Told you couldn't trust somebody. Playing with your emotions. Insincere, not who you think. Right? Somebody's playing a facade. Are they shape-shifting? I've been getting that lately. Shape-shifting. Somebody may be shape-shifting around you, Leo. Or are you? Are you acting this way in front of these people and then different over here in front of these people? That's shape-shifting, right? Somebody is. Somebody's two-faced. They're a big bad bully. The big bad bully narcissist. Other loves. Somebody is still involved with the past, cheating, secret affection. Somebody secretly cares about this person, whatever we're talking about here. And somebody is read with envy and wrath, all kinds of shit, you know. I don't care if it's your favorite color or not, but the red here to me, I feel somebody is red with envy and jealousy and spite. This bully. And these consequences, take your medicine, you think? I'm thinking it's well due with the cards that are on the table here. Dangerous when together, triggering, explosive, deadly combo. Somebody likes to trigger people or something, or they trigger each other. This facade, this near death experience, somebody wants to trigger somebody. Vicious circle, pattern of relationship issues, bad habits, no win situations. I don't feel like this is about winners. I'm not sure how that is, but these things keep going round and round. It is the situation going round and round, right? It's a vicious cycle here. Somebody is a bully, and somebody is having a supernatural experience from a near-death experience or something. I don't know. Show me what I need to see, Leo. Empty. The truth is that you simply don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the wait to find true happiness. Yeah, whoever is feeling empty, it is worth the wait. Trust me. Trust me. And spirit, 10 times out of 10, can fill that void, you know, should that be a void. But, being alone or on your own is not such a bad thing sometimes. Not saying that being with someone is, but whatever. Anywho, show me what I need to see. We're going to get a little bit more here. Loss, depression, and I'm not saying that last word. There's consequences. Somebody's very feeling very low here. Somebody needs to make a decision. They need to slow down. I don't know if these are anxieties that I'm picking up, or I'm not sure. Somebody could have PTSD if they're having triggers. If they've had a near-death experience, they could have PTSD or CPTSD or something. Soulmate, twin flame, friendship or partnership. Well, I don't know a ton about twin flames, but I do know that twin flames generally have they do trigger each other, right? The two people, because they mirror each other's. They could have past life experience together, and their mission in the last life wasn't completed or what, and it came into this life. There's a lot of things to that, but it's generally a difficult relationship, a twin flame. That's how I always knew it. But here is a romantic partner or a friendship. So you can place it however you choose. But I do feel like there is a lot of depression here. I feel like there's a lot of energies coming through right now. But the circle, the vicious circle, it's a cycle. It's a, it keeps going round and round. Whatever this is, like, why is it going round and round? The toxicity. If we're learning our lessons, then it should be, kaput, a halt, a stop. Old exes, old relationships, exes, yeah, old ways, clingy. Somebody's clinging on, somebody still cares about the past. Somebody may be clinging on to the past a little too tightly, however, and I'm not sure how that's going to be for you. But we got believe. Oh, look, toxic again. Ding, 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 ding. I haven't even started tarot yet. I'm already getting synchronicities. Drama, arguments, incompatible. Yeah, these two they don't get along. These two, whatever this is. And I have two-faced, two people, two toxic, compensated. I feel like it's a battle. Like it's a quest or something. Hi everybody. Hi. Show me what I need to see. Vacation. And tea. Somebody relax, have fun, get away. Someone you know did, or maybe you did. Did you have a staycation? Did you have a vacation? Somebody wants to know the tea. They want to know what's going on with this toxic BS. There's rumors flying. People are talking. They want to know what happened. Waves. Emotions, worry, and fear. Worry is like a wasted energy, right? I always tell people that. Could be fears. People are scared now. They're dealing with the consequences of this toxic behavior. There was an actual supernatural experience out of this. I'm not sure what that means yet. Some of you may have passed and come back. Somebody might have. All right, I got consequences again. Ding, 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 ding. Bad choices, games, and mixed signals. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, consequences to everything. Put it out, you get it back. There is a rippling water effect. A lot of people don't believe in karma, and we are in the most karmatic times ever. And it's like, we should ask these people that never really believed, what do you think now? Yeah. Healing, self-care, introspection, and meditation. Somebody's very balanced here, or that's what this is about. Getting in balance after all this toxic behavior, getting mind, body, and spirit, right? All right. This is where we're starting. It's a lot, Leo, right off the bat like that. I feel like it is. And I don't think I have any Leo in my chart. Not that I know of. But anyway, show me what I need to see. Yeah. Check this out. I want you to see this. This bully card. And then look at that. That is like so effing childish. It's the first thing I got. Like childhood playground. Now, I don't know if that's for everybody, but it is about cruelty and smear campaigns, ruining people's life because we don't like them. People actually do that. Well, it's very immature. It's very envious. Yeah. I am feeling narcissistic behaviors pulling through. And 5s, 7s, and 9s, technically of swords, in my book can easily represent mental health, illnesses, disorders, issues of all kinds, right? Ace of Wands down. People, there's no beginning here. There's no startup. People want to know what happened and why. Why can't it start again? Why? What happened? I feel like they really want to know the nitty gritty. People are telling half truths maybe, and not giving full answers. It's leaving people in confusion. That's the truth right there. Ace of Swords. Yeah, the truth is scaring people. They're in their emotions. They're in their feels. This is about clarity. Yeah, that facade that people were living red with envy and jealousy. And there's the 9 of Swords. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework is a nightmare situation. The cat doesn't even want anything to do with it. Yeah, all those swords overhead there, those are all swords. Those are all curses and spells and hexes. All those. Of course it's a nightmare. Look at all the curses and hexes going towards that person. Right? There's consequences to this kind of fucking behavior. Nail biting energy, like it's really working on somebody. It's hurting somebody. It's put people in deep thought. People might be actually having anxieties, migraines, a lot of these symptoms. If you're working on your North Node, or if you are in your North Node, these are ascension symptoms. But if you're not, it could be, it's highlighted here anyway, Yeah, sorry. Sometimes the truth, it is hard. It is. Some of these truths, it's a double-edged sword. There's nothing good out of it sometimes. But the truth will always prevail, That's why we should always stay in the truth, Page of Swords down. Well, we got rumors, gossip, and what's the tea here? And then we got people are very unknowing. It's very bullying, very childish, very I'm feeling a sense for somebody, I don't know who this is for, a sense of not wanting to learn. Like they don't care. I don't know. It may be a little cold coming through, like a cold emotion, or I'm not sure. But that was a very weird channeled message, but I think it was for someone here. And then I have healing right over that. Yeah, it's about wish fulfillment. I feel like a lot of people want the rumors to stop, right? They want people to stop asking questions. I don't know, but wish fulfillment here. That genie, you know, somebody got their wishes in the past from this bullying bullshit. Somebody manifested this cruelty, this bullying, mean girl energy club, because I feel several energies, and I don't care if there's guys involved in that mean girl energy. Guys can be fucking divas too, especially in today's day and age, right? So, yeah. But there's something here about wish fulfillment. I feel like people are just very immature in this scenario. Really. What about real estate and all that other shit? Are they trying to steal that too, like the rest of the fucking collectives on my channel? Do you hear that right when I said it? It's going on all over the world. Look at any other tarot reading. It's everywhere. Yeah, Ace of Wands, the Magician down. Yeah. People, I feel like, don't like what they've crafted. See, this goes back to what I was saying a few minutes ago about not really believing in the first place. Because if people really believed, they wouldn't do this kind of thing, right? It wouldn't be. The Empress reversed. Dead center in the reading. This could be about the Empress reversed, you know? Lack, like, I feel, lack of, they could be in, how do you say? Everything is in lack. Like, how do they call it? Hyperonic personality disorder, where, um, it's almost like manic depressive bipolar, if you know what that is. It's kind of like that, except somebody cannot, everything's they're just miserable. They're just absolutely fucking miserable 24/7. That's the kind of hyperonic. You can look it up. I just started learning about it in the last 6 months or so. I should probably learn a little more about it, but I feel like somebody here is whoa, there goes all the cards. So somebody didn't like that message. Sorry. Oh well. Anyway, Knight of Swords here. I don't know what's what. I'm going right in order, I guess. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Ace of Cups, Lovers reversed. Yeah, it's ruined a friendship or a relationship of some kind, situationship of some kind. Yeah, it is black magic, technically. Whatever it was that they conjured. Yeah, very without, very, very without. Poverty, lack-minded, like that. I feel like somebody's always in lack, like everything is a pessimist, everything is the worst, at the worst scenario, or something. I don't know who that's for either. But the Hope, Fear, Challenge, and homework is to go forth, um, still, with these consequences surrounding us, right? Page of Pentacles here, learning and taking the opportunity, right? This is like a studious learning kind of thing from the past. Being open to learning is the only way we do learn, right? I don't know who that was for either. Queen of Pentacles down. It could have had to do with neglect or abuse or codependency, You know, somebody creating someone in their codependency situation. They wanted them to need them, like they were feeding on their energy, but they didn't want them to go anywhere or have any abundance or grow, you know? They didn't want anything good for this person. They just wanted to suck them dry with their energy. That's nice. That's nice. Whatever that is. Wheel of Fortune down is not having it so easy right now. They could be dealing with their own bad karma. People want to know about what's the tea. Why is there no change? You know, this magician, whoever this magician reverse is representing, will not take control of their own life, or they haven't. And that's exactly why everything is so out of whack and dark and toxic and everything is fake. And I'm surprised I don't have the devil energy on this table. You know, Ace of Cups is filling your own cup. We got two aces in the same column. That's nice. Yeah, fill your own cup with this truth. You know, this Empress here, or the matriarch, or whoever this may be representing, could be missing their kid, or their kid could be missing that. There's I don't know if it's the abandonment, it's the neglect, but I feel like they're missing each other. So mm, that, I don't know, could be on a different note. I don't know. Hope your challenge and homework is this whole thing coming forth, because we know that this situationship isn't so good. There's consequences here. It's a flippin' nightmare. You know, somebody's in their head. Oh, there's the devil. Hold on, I have this. It's right on the bottom. So he is making himself known here. But I need another card. Yeah, there was blood drawn. This happened through time. This was a gang of people, kids, people, situations, whatever. The intent that they put into it, it was more than likely a bad investment. Yeah, they probably shouldn't have done that. Take your medicine. Mm. Mm. Stuck in your feels. Deep thought. It's put everybody in thought and in their feelings, I think. Whoever I'm picking up, all these people or energies, boom, I hear, right? Alrighty, yeah, my windows are open. If it does get too noisy out there, for whatever reason, I'll shut my window. Alright, what else? You got three aces on the table. Two of the three are up. But we need to make changes. And it is changing, whether people want to realize it or not. But people need to change with the times, with circumstances. Ten of Wands, burdens are over. Things are ending, but it's heavy. It's heavy. The cruelty over time that was put into this, it's heavy. Somebody might be making travel plans or something, or thinking of going on a vacay. Show me, I need a bunch, please. People have a lot of worry, a lot of fears around this. Fears and worry, you know, look, you got to face your fears. Thank you, Spirit, for validating what I'm saying. These things, you know, there's no more secrets, or, you know, these things are coming out around the world. In fact, not just in this scenario. Things are coming to light. You know, people want to know why there's no beginning, why there's no happy passion I don't know. They want to know why it's not happy, happy, happy or something. I'm not sure. Make it make sense. Right? Yeah. Consequences. Take your medicine. These people were being fucking assholes and they're getting a taste of their own medicine. Good. Are they going to learn from it? We don't know yet. Well, we don't know yet. Two of Pentacles. We're dealing with the truth. We're trying to balance the energies. We're trying to figure it out. We're thinking about it. We're, you know, some people may be having a hard time with money with the Queen of Pentacles down and the Two of Pentacles, you know, borrowing from Peter to pay Paul kind of thing. Trying to save it and make it work. I see a lot of people on this planet right now doing that. Everything is so damn expensive. A pack of gum is $60 for God's sakes. You know? I need a bunch. Ooh, that was a bunch. King of Cups. Four of Cups. Again, ding, 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 ding. Page of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Reversed. Three of Cups. Dead center in the reading. There's a sit down. There's a gathering. There's a celebration or something. That's what this is about. It's right in the, you know, around the Empress. Maybe we're reversed. Maybe somebody's planning a trip to go towards the Empress reversed. Right? Somebody's listening to their intuition here. This could be a child. Burden's over. Wish fulfillment here. Yeah, somebody needs a vacation or is going on a vacation or had a vacation. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, people don't like, they really don't want to continue. The secrets are out, right? So these go this way, yes, actually. The secrets are out. So I don't feel like people are going to be going forth with anything anymore. There's a stop now. Is this like a whoops, we got caught kind of, or oh shit, she sees us kind of scenario? Or oh shit, he sees us kind of thing. Three of Cups. Yeah, there's some sort of celebratory energies around the Empress reverse here. You know, there's fears, there's worry, there's doubt. But we need to go forth. All right, the World with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, we hope for closure. We hope for things to, you know, wrap up, and we're hoping for that. You know, hope for your challenge and homework. But this is moving on to a completely new chapter, a new life, a new way, you know, going forth. And, you know, I feel like somebody could be on the wide world web here for somebody out there as well with the World card. There's not so innocent after all here. Don't take any chances. Four of Cups. People are in their feels. The page, it is about moving forth, but not taking any chances. Okay. Not to. Oh, okay. We'll take that. It has to go right there too. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody. This child has gifts. Whoever that child is, I don't know if it's spiritual gifts or tangible gift. There's gifts back and forth. There's an exchange or something. I'm feeling. Hold on. Oh, if I could pick it up. The Sun reversed. Yeah, they're hiding because of the bad karma. They know what they did. They're very well aware of this. Has anybody apologized? Has anybody given a shit? Like, what about that? I don't know. It depends on your situation, but I'm just like, I'm brought to that. Like, what about this? And what about that? I don't know if that's you or them or what that I'm pulling through. Ten of Cups down. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Not a happy home. Fill your own cup. Make yourself happy, because this home, this family is off. It's off. People are worried. Yeah, they're scared. They're scared of their own consequences. Hmm. Well, this is when you have to be present in your life, right? Hello. Are you treating people like shit and thinking that you're gonna always get away with it? Really? It's never gonna come back to you. You are invincible. Really? It's not wish fulfillment. It's a ruined situationship. Staying happy and being and filling your own cup, and I do see closure coming somehow, some way, or what, but right now I'm not seeing it. I'm not taking these, but I'm taking those. Hold on, I dropped one again. Oh, yeah, this was here. Okay. Yeah, somebody is freeing themselves from all the blood that was spilled. They're freeing themselves. They're done. It's over. Somehow, somebody did. And they're healing. This was very sacrificial. How many parents in this world do children sacrifices, rituals, humiliation rituals? They sell them like they don't even matter. Imagine if that was you that was sold and tossed around. Like, what the actual fuck is wrong with people? This is why we need to stay present. Wow, yeah. Dark night of the soul, solitude time, soul work. There's a teacher here lighting the way. There's so much toxicity that I feel like whoever had this near death experience, whatever, is this hermit lighting the way in the dark from all the toxicity, saying, follow me. This is the way. Hello. Four of Pentacles. Somebody's very greedy, holding on, trying to hold on. I'm not sure what that means, trying to hold on to the situation. Yeah, probably. I also feel like somebody out there could be holding on for dear life over every single fucking penny they've ever. They are so greedy and superficial and fake that all they care about is money, status, and quo. That they're willing to sacrifice their own. That's disgusting. Three of Wands, and they're waiting on their harvest. Really? Wow. What else? We're going to get deeper still. What else? Nine of Cups. Ding, 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 ding. Nine of Swords. Ding, 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 ding. Knight of Wands. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, we don't want this new opportunity. We know that. People know that. They want to know why, but we know that. Right? The Magician down again. Ding, 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 ding. Four of Coins down again. Ding, ding, ding. This one's up, but whatever. Still a ding, ding. Yeah, wish fulfillment is that it's over. You're fucking straight. This cruelty. Somebody's very independent and on their own. Somebody's a Sigma female out there. Right on. There's not very many of them in the world, so if you think you are, research what it is, and then you tell me, or you tell yourself, or whatever, if it's true, because Sigma females are rare. I happen to be one, and I know that for a fact, but it is a rare thing. So, but I feel like there are some of you out there, some of you are having nightmares, you know, the anxieties are real, you know, the clarity is real. It's been a long time, too. A lot of moons have passed, and nobody and nothing on this table has anything to do about love, emotion, um, apologies, giving a shit. Nothing. All right, we're going forward in a big way with news and messages. However, that's what we're worried about or fearful of. This is crowning you. If it's not you, it's them, right? Next few weeks, this could be the thing. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. We don't want this opportunity. King of Cups, we're happy as is, right? Leave it. Just leave it. We got to do the soul work, though, but we're done with that, okay? Magician down. Don't want to take, responsibility or control their own life. They have every opportunity to do what they need to craft what they need to craft, their own manifestations. But here it's black. Somebody needs to heal in a big way. Somebody. Four of Coins here is learning to let go, right? Learning to let go. Page Cups right under it. This child let go of this family. It was wish fulfillment. Actually let one of their own, who they were sacrificing, go. Because why? Why? This is why I hate people. We're supposed to be all loving and kind and, wishy-washy and, oh, love and light. But people suck. Let's be real. Let's be fucking real in 2026. Don't you think it's about time? People suck. And they need to take responsibility. And this is exactly why more people are on their own in situations on this planet at this very point in time. Because it's enough. God is pissed, and he's changing the fucking world. Behind the scenes, as the world goes round, right? It's a slow fucking process. We know this, but it's happening. There's lies all over the flipping place, these nightmares. Some of these people are pathological liars, for God's sakes. They don't even know their ass end from their fucking elbow. They get caught up in their own lies. They forget what they said. They forget they said that to this person while they said this to that person or whatever. Very immature. Bad choices and decisions. We need to face it. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. Whatever that means. Going forth with these messages, is what it's all about. Maybe that's where the closure is with this world card. We need to do something about it so we have closure. I don't know. Ace of Cups again. Somebody is filling their own cup. And that's what it's all about. They want closure. They're filling their own cup. They don't need this opportunity. See you later, sayonara. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Wow. This bully is going down to Georgia. This devil energy stinks. Pan needs a bath. The devil needs a bath. Show me what you need to see. Clean your act up. Somebody needs to. Show me. I need a bunch, please. Two of Wands. They have no um they have no thought to change at all. No plans whatsoever. They don't see what's right in front of them. They need to fucking heal this magician down. I feel like it's a very serious thing and I'm getting very mad. Can you tell? My Ioka empath. I feel it, man. I get into it. Very theatrical. I am. Plus, I'm Scorpio, so, I'm very intense. It can be. Show me what I need to see. All of a sudden, crickets. The devil went down to Georgia. Yep, it's all about him and being chained to the situation, trapped in a situation. This could be our partner in crime, or on the other hand, it could be, whoever this energy is. It doesn't matter, actually. It doesn't matter who it is, but it's a very dark, devious, toxic, fake, and somebody's pissed. Somebody's pissed that they put into this. Fucking idiots. Why can't you just be nice? All of this, and all you had to do was be nice. Is it worth it? Was it worth it? I hope it's worth it. Whatever this is, I hope it's worth it for you. Yeah. 9 of Swords with Judgment. Oh, yeah. Somebody's in good judgment. Maybe forth with these messages coming in, trying to get themselves out of their own bad karma. So they're trying to make things right while they're able from the bad choices and decisions from the past. That could be. This King of Swords is very cold, very calculating. Has no emotion whatsoever. Again, no emotion. Very, very, very little water signs on the table. And if anything, these wish fulfillments are not happening. It's not what we want. But here, a snake is a snake is a snake. And judgment is here. Those horns are a-blowing. The time is now. Things are over. This bully, this narcissistic, white or gray-haired person, there's consequences, all right? And that's the way it rolls. Around the family, this could be a narcissistic family. Money, 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 money. Greed, 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 and I'm better than you, and you don't have any, so you can't sit at my table. Well, motherfucker, I don't want to. There's good news here, however. But balancing, I feel like it's kind of good news. Balancing the situation and the energies, it's kind of good news. Of course, it's always good news, but it would have been good news if it was a long fucking time ago and people took responsibility and did what they should have done a long time ago. There's not one card on this table that tells me there is any sort of the Fool reversed. There's no here. Time 2. Ding, 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 ding. People are guilty AF, and they need to face it. They need to deal with it. They need to get it together, and that's the way it is. Okay. Very adamant reading, I feel. Near-death experience. Somebody came back from the dead. Somebody might have had a real-life supernatural experience or is having one. Somebody has a story. So somebody's speaking their truth. It's their life purpose for some of you. All right, I got the Starlit Canopy. This is my Forest Elf Oracle. Finding guidance and inspiration in the cosmos. Some of you might find yourself looking up at the sky at some point in the next few weeks, really watching all the ships move around and all the satellites and all the action that goes on up there. You get out of the city lights and you get out into the country and look up into that sky. There's a lot of action going on all over the damn place. We're right now having the precise meteor shower after we just had an eclipse, after we just had a 7 or 10 planet alignment or some shit. These things haven't happened in over 5,000 years, and we're here to see it. This is very historical. It's very biblical. It's very interesting times, to say the least. It is the times. These people need to wake the fuck up. Get it together. Period. Grandma Josie, what have you got for Leo? We're going to close this out with a rune after this. Show me. Everybody say hi to Grandma. A letter, messages, yeah. Somebody's thinking about going forth, you know, with these messages somehow. Maybe it's a sit down. Maybe it's communication of some sort. However it is. What else? Enemy. Oh yeah, there's enemy watching you, Leo. Maybe you're the enemy. I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of things here. So, High Priest. Somebody is a big teacher here. I know it. A big teacher, whatever that means. Somebody that's connected to Source. This could have to do with marriage, but it definitely has to do with organizations or what? Could be Masonic for some of you, Eastern Star for some of you. Some of this toxicity is not good. The humiliation rituals that are going on. No wonder everything's being returned asunder. Whatever you put out, you get back. So I would be careful of what you put out. It's all about love, man, and that's what makes the world go round. And this is the first card on the table that has anything to do with love. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework column. Wow. Wow. Fortune. Someone's very fortunate. Okay. Someone may be coming into real estate here. Right? Ritual of fire. All right. Yeah, this is the card that looks like they took a picture, like a drive-by, because it's a little blurry on the bottom. But this is the back of the card. That's what it looks like. Ritual of fire. All right. Runes of power with candles and flame in sacred fire. I make wisdom your name. Somebody is very powerful and somebody is a very smart cookie out there. Whoever this is for. Carry opal or amber for inspiration and shamanic journeying. I had a hard time reading that. You can take a snapshot. I wish that would focus a little more for you, but that's what I got. There's a lot here, Leo. That was a deep one. It was a deep one. For me, I felt like it was. That was deep. Be cool, man. Be kind. Be patient. And please just be a good human. Be present. Stay present. And be nice, for God's sakes. Feel like a school teacher. Be nice and learn lessons. Do the things, Leo. Help me out. Help a girl out, right? Hit the notification bell so you know when I come out with my next readings. Okay, take care. I will be back soon. Thanks for watching.